Today, we're going to talk about Tracer.
Wicked!
Tracer remains a mid-tier damage-dealing hero. Her pulse bomb might not carry the same boom that it did back in the old days, but people are consistently picking up Tracer for competitive matches. I talked to Yaki from Florida Mayhem and Decay at Washington Justice about the hero's consistency and what exactly makes her so appealing. Use Tracer to target the opposing team's backline. Tracer is often known for yelling "the cavalry's here," but she's not the hero you want to charge into a team fight. Instead, when you play as Tracer, work your way around the enemy front line. From Yaki, he specifically said you want to flank the enemy team and target the support players on their backline. At minimum, these attacks will force your opponents to turn their attention away from the main fight in order to deal with you, giving your teammates just a brief window to push forward and maybe get an elimination. To that point, you want to coordinate your attacks with the rest of your team. So Yaki said you should aggravate your opponents at roughly the same time. It'll make them hard to decide who they have to deal with first. Tip number 2, keep your conflicts short for Tracer and always have an escape plan. Tracer is not great at winning longer fights. Surprise an enemy, unload your twin pistols, and then get out of there. Think of each Tracer fight as a quick combination of abilities in a short window of opportunity. Decay said you should treat Tracer as an assassin. Hide, attack, and then escape. Focus on staying alive when you're on your own, and if you can't secure an elimination, at least try to distract the opponents from the main fight with your teammates. Tip number 3, be a blur, never blink in a straight line. It's tempting to use Tracer's blink as a blind sprint to close the distance between you and your enemy team, but when I talked to Yaki and Decay, they both stressed that Tracer isn't built for fighting head-on. 1 or 2 blinks to beeline towards the enemy just makes you an easy target. Save a blink to quickly get away from your opponent who's targeting you. Decay said you never want your enemies to know where you're attacking from. At her best, Tracer attacks quickly and then she's gone in a dash. And then Yaki's advice is don't rush the enemy team. Look for opponents who are distracted by another fight, blink, and attack from behind. Last tip is the best pulse bombs don't miss. Tracer's ultimate pulse bomb is a one-hit sticky bomb elimination. It's a simple ability that relies on good timing in a team fight. From my conversation with Yaki, we talked about 2 schools of thought for Tracer play. Some professionals just want to stick the bomb on a tank and confirm the kill, while other players are looking for flashy plays to get harder to hit squishy players so they can tack on another elimination for their team. From Decay, you can also coordinate your pulse bomb with the abilities from the rest of your team. So like everything in Overwatch, it's all cooperation and coordination with the rest of your teammates to try to eke out a win.
Quadruple kill!
Those are the 4 biggest tips from my conversations with Yaki and Decay. What other tip guides do you want to see on heroes in Overwatch, or do you want to hear from specific Overwatch League pros? Thanks for watching, and keep up with Launcher for all things video games and esports.